No, I'll start again. Welcome back to my channel, and I got Steve with me. Steve, on the back of Newcastle 1, Wolves 1, 2 points dropped. I thought, first half, I thought it was excellent. I thought we had some chances. Almiron, Wallach should have scored, and ASM had a goal offside. And I thought in the second half, Vassell got a deserved goal, and then again, we consider a sloppy goal. And then having the back in the end, they could have won the game, and we'd have been in more trouble than you thought of. Stevie, talk to us, man.
I think it just shows that game time is really important. I mean, Dubravka, he should have done better with Wolves' goal, but then again, he saved us that point towards the end of the game. Any body part comes in handy, and it certainly did for us today.
Yeah, I mean, end of the day, I mean, it's always going to be a tough game against a very good Wolves side that's come into St James's Park on form, and 4 games unbeaten now, 5 games unbeaten, 3 wins and 2 draws. And yeah, I mean, again, if we wanted to win this game, it would have been the day, and we could have moved further away from the bottom 3. But now we made it very difficult for ourselves for the minute. I know we're 4 points in front of Fulham, but would you be happy with a point, or do you think you should have won the game?
If you asked us before the game, I would have probably took a point, but considering I thought we played quite well and the amount of chances were created, it feels more like 2 points dropped today. And like I say, we need to be taking those chances, otherwise we're going to get drawn deeper and deeper into this relegation fight.
Correct, absolutely right. I mean, out of the players today who played really well today, I thought John Joe Shell was outstanding today. I thought he was really outstanding today. I mean, he got a lot of stick for that comment yesterday. Big a lot of Steve Bruce saying that basically, if you don't run around, you don't get picked. But he has been exactly class. But hey, great game. Excuse me. He had a good game tonight, I thought. I thought he's my man of the match. I thought he did everything right. He tackled well. I thought that pass from Almiron was unlucky when he hit the post. But yeah, I mean, but how do you think he played tonight, John Joe?
It was one of his better games, but I think he had to come out with a really good performance today, considering he backed Steve Bruce to the hills. And you know what? Give him credit. Not many players have come out in a united front, and Steve Bruce is our manager right now, whether you like it or not, and he's showing that he's willing to get behind and battle for his manager, whether we like him or not. And like I say, it's one of his better games. Hopefully he can build on that now.
Yeah, I mean, at a price, really, sort of thing. Well, John Joe was playing really well, and he backed up his words today, and he came up top. We got some injury news as well. Like Almiron doesn't look great, ASM doesn't look great, and Emil Kraft had a poor game, went off as well. But he's no big Mr. R. But the 2 key players, it's going to be a bad miss. Is Almiron and also ASM. On top of Callum Wilson, he's doing it as well. That's 3 key players. It's going to be missing on this relegation running, and that's a huge miss.
It's really scary. I mean, you take away Callum Wilson's goals, and we're at the bottom of Sheffield United. And now you take the 2 most creative players out. Where the chance is going to come from, where the goal's going to come from. We're really on the mud now if the injuries are, especially to Almiron, is as bad as what Steve Bruce said.
You know what it is, mate. You're absolutely right, Stephen. Where's the goal's going to come from? Who's going to be creating? We're playing some cracking football at the minute. So I thought we played well and neat, but losing those 3 players is absolutely huge, and that's a very worry because we need the key players to keep us up in this league. Now it's going to be so difficult. I mean, you got Andy Calcu come back. We have to put Joel Linton. Dwight Game, they have to come back in. Ryan Fierce done an assist today for that cross for Lascelles goal. I mean, he deserves. Do you think he deserves all the games now?
I think Ryan Fraser's definitely got the ability. We all know what he was like when he linked up with Callum Wilson last season at Bournemouth. I think we don't have a choice right now. I think he needs to come in. We need that pace. We need that direct running. And whether, like I say, maybe we go for a change and maybe put Andy Carroll in there, someone with a little bit more fight. Obviously, no disrespect to Joe Linton, he's just not up to scratch. He's He's not the guy that we need to dig us out of this relegation battle. You're looking for players with hunger, players that will literally scratch and claw for every chance. Yes, Carroll and Gale might not put them away, but they offer, I think, a lot more than Joe Linton does.
Wow, you're absolutely right. It's just talking about passion and the hunger and desire. Those are the things you need in a relegation dogfight. Julian haven't got either of those at all whatsoever. And for me, I mean, he should be scoring the lead. Like, he should have had that chance, that wonderful chance to win us the game. And then what is he going to do? He hits the strike to the defender, left or right. I wouldn't even look back in the net. What was he thinking of, man?
I think that's just screaming out a player that's just really low on confidence, and the ball comes to him, and he just thinks hit it as hard as he can. And yes, it was a great block by the defender there, but like either side of the keeper low and hard, coming away with 3 points tonight. It's little moments like that can define a season.
Yeah, I'm getting to talk here, asking how long this league is going to be out for, and I'm getting people saying hi, John, on the tweet as well. So yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be out for, but apparently, according to Bruce, it's not very good.
I mean, this is where you've got your likes of Jacob Murphy that needs to step up now if he gets a chance. Like I say, Fraser's got to have a run of games, and you need these players to literally show the way, even if they're. I mean, it's a really hard one. Like I say, we're creative players on Maxi and Almira, but these players now, this is their chance to shine, and you can come away a cult hero if you graft and scratch and claw and create and do everything in your power. This is their chance now.
They need to step up, man. They need to step up very quickly, because if they don't step up now, we got some games coming up. We got West Brom next Saturday, or Sunday, sorry. Then we got to play Villa at home, and then we got Brighton away. Those 3 games, Steve, is going to be so key. And we need to get some points out of those. We need 6 points minimum out of those games. Villa's going to be difficult. West Brom could be winnable if they put their minds to it. Brighton are not playing well at all as well. They're playing well, but not just kind of score goals. And it's down to us to go in and do something about it. How do you do?
I think on paper, if you look at these are games that you can definitely get something out of, and this is as good a run of fixtures to get out of a relegation dogfight that you're ever going to get. Like I say, you need to beat the teams in and around you to stay up. It's all well and good nicking points here, they're the top teams, but you need to be beating the teams around you and pulling away. And I suppose we're going to see in the next few fixtures.
Yeah, we're just going to see what happens on that sort of thing. But at things stands, I don't think it's going to be good for this sort of thing. And who's your man of the match for tonight's game?
I mean, I think this is as good as what I've seen St. Maximin before he came off injured. I think he's direct running. He's causing them all sorts of problems. I'll probably say him up until he came off injured. Probably closely followed by Shelby. And also, I think Jamal Lewis had one of his better games today. I think I'm seeing very small improvements, and hopefully he can build on that too.
Yeah, I think this positional play needs to work better, Lewis. I do like him. He's young, but for me, I think he's part of the blame for the equalising goal. We didn't get him back close to his Marcus sort of thing, allowing Nettle to cross that ball. So just getting a fan of True's saying as well, we need to put our noses in the grinder. So I speak, but I think he's right. Listen, Steve, thanks so much for coming on, my guy. And, and it's the first time I've chatted to you. Let's hope we do it again, man. And, yeah, we need those wins next Sunday. West Brom,
Absolutely, mate. But thanks for having us on your show.
Stephen, thank you very much indeed. You have a good weekend. You take care, mate.